You fooled me good. I'll be thinking about this cast recording for months. Hey there, my people, it's episode 27 of Music and Nothing About, and I'm kind of afraid of this one, not gonna lie. I do want to cry again. I've cried the past 2 episodes of the series, it's enough, but I'm still ready with the tissues anyway. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome! I clearly cry a lot on here. I also get very confused about musicals, but mostly I try not to murder my tripod of my excitement. Hit that subscribe button to join the madness, and you see what I'm talking about. If you'd like to support the channel on Patreon as well and help me improve the quality of the content, come say hi, links in the description below. Today I'm reacting to Next to Normal. I'll put the lyrics up. I know absolutely nothing about the show, like literally nothing. Should be fun, or not, since I'm supposed to cry. Here we go. Oh my god, these videos will kill me one day.
So my son's a little shit, my husband's boring.
Family drama, I'm invested.
Is everything okay? Everything's great. Why wouldn't it be great? It's great.
Too many greats in one sentence. Never a great sign.
I'm going to have sex with your father. Thanks.
What did you just say?
If they love each other or if they just fake it. And if
Ooh, I think I really like this.
Some days I think I'm dying, but I'm really only trying to get through. Or just another day.
Brutal.
The world will feel my power and obey.
This song just sparked something in me. I just realized most of musical theater writing is about asking and answering questions, and the perspective you use to answer the questions becomes the personality of the show. I mean, when they describe the son on this song, it leaves you wondering what type of little shite, can't curse, is he? A question that is answered later on with him saying, when the world will feel my power and obey. So we know he's overconfident or entitled maybe. That means the show will explore mental health issues through the eyes of who is actually struggling. Think of the opening of Great Comet, for example. I'm just really excited about this right now. The opening of Great Comet, they literally just say a character's name, raising the question, who? To immediately have the same character describe themselves or answer the question, which then establishes the narrative style of the show like a first-person novel. It's literally just asking and answering questions. This just opened a massive hole of clarity in my mind. Nice way to show the contrast of the emotions. While for one, living forever would be a blessing, for the other it would be a curse because it would mean living with these ugly feelings for eternity. Oh, that change sounds so good. Oh, cool! What doesn't kill me is such a great line to establish this character's mindset. Like they're not living, just surviving. How can this be depressing and uplifting at the same time? Damn musicals! Wow, this was crazy ride through a mental state. It's not even about these characters in the end, it's about that constant fight between having no hope whatsoever and trying to have it. And the great thing about the song is that it keeps changing from one thing to the other to actually reflect that mental state. Just wow. Is this a sample or an original sonata?
Mozart was crazy. But his music's not crazy, it's balanced.
I'm loving the concept of trying to find order in chaos in this cast recording so far.
Listen to these. You don't hear his doubts or his debts or disease. You scan through the score
that's awesome.
And everything else goes away. Everything else goes.
Okay, these lyrics. I love how they're exploring the eternal contrast between art and artist in this one. You know how art can induce completely different emotions from the ones the artist intended in the first place? And the music in this is very meta because so far that's exactly what they're doing, reflecting depression, anxiety, all these ugly feelings through melodies that sound the complete opposite of it.
You play till you ache.
Is she actually playing here or is it just a metaphor? Oh, she is a musician, okay. All the references make much more sense now. mean, I know she's going through stuff, but she sounds like such a badass.
Everything else goes
Oh, so good! This song was painting Natalie as a very blurry character to me until it ended, and then it clicked. Because we first learned she's dealing with some sort of anxiety, only to find out on this song that she's actually an excellent student. So I kept asking myself, is she really lost or in control? Then I realized, hold on, anxiety can take various forms, including obsessive attachment or overachievement, which could be why she's doing so well in school. So maybe that's her way of channeling her feelings, and good final results are not always a guarantee of a healthy path to get there. So yeah, she's definitely a lot clearer as a character to me now. Love when things make sense. The title of this song.
to live their whole life, believing that somehow things aren't as bizarre as they are.
What is happening? I feel like I'll miss a lot without dialogue. Oh dear.
Can't cope, or maybe the one who's still home, the one who sees
Ouch.
doctors.
The white ones with the round yellow ones, but not the trapezoidal green ones.
Wow, the medicine alone is overwhelming.
My psychopharmacologist and I
Ooh, sweet transition.
call it a lover's game. He knows my deepest secrets. I know his name. So often passing endless mornings and exciting.
Wow, only musical theatre can write medication into a song and make it work. Bloody hell.
Valium is my favorite color. How'd you know?
Oh no, Diana. Okay, I see the delusional episode's diagnosis here. Wow. Shut up. I honestly cannot believe this song. So good, and it's literally just about medicine and side effects. What? Why do I feel like that's important information that will cause me pain later on?
I have absolutely no desire for sex. Whether that's the medicine or the marriage is anybody's guess.
I'm sure
Oof.
it's the medicine.
Oh, he's still in the present singing about her. She's completely gone into a reality that doesn't even exist. Wow.
I don't feel anything.
Patient stable.
Okay, that was so far from stable though. It's one song better than the other so far. The doctor saying she's stable and she says she feels nothing is both really messed up and very accurate at the same time. Many people can't see the problem in feeling nothing. I mean, in their logic, it's better than feeling something bad, right? But feeling nothing is probably the worst phase in any mental illness. So that was very well written. Also, are the drums in this song very similar to what they do in falsettos, or am I crazy? There's a very raw aspect to the lyrics as well, like cursing and mentioning sex very freely. That reminds me of that show. Plus the doctor in the middle. I don't know, my brain just likes to make connections.
Our planet is poison.
Who is Henry?
I'm trying to tell you I love you.
What?
The world
I feel
is
your
a
sister.
battlefield with me dance on the edge of destruction.
Does he know what love means?
This is one fucked up seduction.
I really like how the lyrics are unpredictable by being predictable, if that makes sense. These characters sound so real to me that I'm always expecting them to respond the way I would respond or the way people I know would respond. But I'm so used to the more lyrical writing of most shows that I just don't believe they will respond the way any person would. So when they do, it's unexpected, even though I was expecting it in the first place. Did that make sense?
I'll make myself perfect for you.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
You've got some nerve, Henry, and I'm just all nerve. But even
She's funny.
I can be perfect for you.
How do we feel about this relationship? Because I feel like I don't have nearly enough information to judge yet.
Was a time the wild girl run free.
She used to be mine from Waitress vibes on this one.
I miss the mount.
This is pretty beautiful.
I miss the pain.
Yeah, but it's also really upsetting how she got to a point where she's really longing for any type of feeling, even if it's pain.
Everything is perfect. Nothing's real.
Ouch.
I miss my love.
Ooh, I feel so heavy now. I don't believe anything that comes out of these people's mouths.
It's gonna be good.
Oh, Dan, you'll be the one falling from the highest, won't you?
It's gonna be fun. The sex is still
Oh, this is bad.
Dad, Henry can't really stay. He's got, rabies.
didn't talk about it. Had my
Rabies.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be real bad. God help us all. The sugar crash of his will be of epic proportions.
He's not here.
Who's not here?
Do you feel he's still real? Love
Is someone dead? Is the sun dead?
He's been dead 16 years.
Wait, who's dead? Is it the sun? Oh my god. I didn't know she was grieving. Now that adds a whole new layer to her mental state. Okay, prediction. This will be Diana's song, and even though it sounds uplifting so far, it will be negative as hell. I think I've cracked the code of this show. Absolutely brutal. So good.
Can you tell me?
Oh, we're jumping right into his response. Okay, just a couple of comments before we move on. The way I was able to predict who was singing that song and what it was about is a really great example of how well these characters are written. Because even though that was the first proper rock song so far, it carries Diana's personality. It has that edge that reflects how strong she is, but also how out of touch with reality she is, and how messy and out of control things are, so it's kind of like noise in her mind. I'm really loving how the characters are being represented through the music in this. Oh, he's a good man. That's a solid guy right there. Oh, the son is dead. The son that I know, right? Not another son. Oh, this cross dialogue is brilliant. Wait, why does this sound like her mental illness and her cure fighting each other? Nice! Oh, it kills me that she doesn't see he can be her way out of the dark place. If only she lets him help her. Oh, the way they all just seem completely blind to find the support in each other just hurts.
Superboy and the Invisible Girl. He's a hero, a lover, a prince. She's not
Oh, okay, this is about Diana giving more attention to her dead son than her daughter, right?
I am here. I love you as much as I can.
Oh, as much as I can.
He's a hero, a lover, a prince.
Music's so good.
She's not there.
Oh, and having that feeling of wanting to help someone but not knowing what to do because the damage is too big. Woo. Gabe being the materialization of her issues is just... Wow, okay, what they're doing here is mean. It sounds so positive, but him being alive means she's literally losing it. It's so evil. Wow. It's just pain all around. Creepy. This song is horrible, but it's so good. The fact that it's Gabe singing in her head, it's really just her saying all that.
Search in your past for what sorrows may last, then make up your mind to be well.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
The baby wasn't planned.
Oh, here it comes.
Marriage. When the baby came, it all seemed to make sense until.
Oh.
Until at times it does hurt to be healed.
You know, grieving is an absolute bitch. It can really mess you up. But going through it is what makes that last line so powerful. At times it does hurt to be healed because once you realize you're getting better, there is that guilt. Like grieving is trying to pull you back by making you feel like if you're not grieving, you're not feeling for whoever you lost. So at that stage, being healed actually hurts. And I had never thought about it until now. This show is brilliant. It's just feeding my mind.
Catch me, I'm falling. That talking through your history.
Oh, so Gabe is falling because Diana is healing. Oh, okay, now the title makes sense.
That's the first time you've mentioned Natalie in weeks of therapy.
She's not there.
Oh man, the parallels are leaving me breathless. So many feelings.
Catch me, I'm falling.
Oh, the beat.
Catch me before it's too late. I'm falling.
Whoa. Yeah, it sounds like a nursery rhyme, which makes sense because it's supposed to be a dream.
The dancers may disappear, still the dance goes on.
So is she deciding whether to continue holding on to Gabe or not?
I'll live to dance with you.
There's something really obsessive about how their relationship is portrayed.
And I'll die to dance.
Okay, I don't like the sound of that. And how final this song sounds.
There's a world I know where the pain will go.
Oh, this is not good.
Where the sun shines each day.
I want to believe this is not leading where it sounds it's leading, but I've had my heart broken too many times by this series, so no high hopes here.
Come with me.
Oh, if Gabe is the manifestation of her mental illness, him inviting her to be with him means she's in the darkest place, right?
Come with me.
Okay, this was scary.
I know I have to help her, but hell if I know how.
Oh, that's the worst feeling.
I thought she leave me on my own.
Are they breaking up?
Oh, now I need a lift, and there's no one around.
I really like how they recognize this type of issue affects not only the person who's struggling, but everyone around them.
Mine is just a slow suicide.
Brutal.
But I can't give up now.
Oh, good. Good. Hang in there, Dan.
I'd never
Oh, God, these poor people.
I could never be alone.
The songwriting is so powerful.
Didn't I see this movie with McMurphy and the nurse?
Movie?
That
Okay, I need
hospital
context.
What makes you think I lose my mind for you?
She's not keen.
Didn't I see this movie where the doctor looks like you?
Is this an actual movie she's referring to? Okay, this is good. She's putting her foot down, right? I mean, I'm not even sure if it's good anymore. These feelings are too complicated.
One light shines in the drive. One single sign that our house is alive.
You know, I've never heard mental health struggles so well represented as they are here.
Let me take your heart, keep it far.
Please tell me this will actually help her. I can't deal with the idea it might not.
With the light in the dark, I can't get through this alone.
It's actually so ironic how mental health issues are something so personal and yet spread around in a way that it becomes everyone's problem. And then just like that, it suddenly requires a collective effort to be destroyed.
Somewhere in the
It's so beautiful. If that was just the first act, how am I supposed to get through this? This show is emotional baggage materialized. And the way they represent mental health, at times very aggressively with harsh words and heavy melodies, at times very subtly with metaphors and poetry, is a great mirror of how mental health struggles play with our heads. Sometimes hitting us with a brick of emotions, sometimes dangerously gentle. It's funny that I wanted to comment on the music, but the lyrics are so powerful that I just realized I didn't pay that much attention to the melodies. I'll try to do it on the second act.
In an instant, lightning flashes, and the burst might leave me blind.
Oh, so she goes for the treatment.
Let the lethargy and pain out while I stood and watched it all.
Does this mean it will work?
But this is crystal clear. Wish I were here.
Or is she tripping so much she's not even aware of herself?
It's euphoria, it's anger, it's the winter wind, it's
Okay, what is Natalie doing here? Okay, this is clearly some sort of parallel, but what is going on with Natalie? Wish I were here. It's cloudy, my new clear. Who wrote this lyrics? I am loving the hidden meanings in this cast recording. The whole thing has to be read between the lines.
All this glass and wood, you don't recall.
She lost her memory. Oh no! She can't remember anything? Why are these writers so evil?
Sing of what's lost to you.
Oh, this makes me so sad. I love how rock and roll the music goes when Natalie's around or pissed off, which is most of the time. The harmonizing is so satisfying. The highs and lows of the song going from rock and roll to this ballad. Wow, seriously. At least they're singing as a family again, which hasn't happened in a while, so it must be a good sign. Right? Right? Oh, I totally forgot about her boyfriend. Oops. Oh, drugs! She was high on drugs on that song. As if things weren't complicated enough already. Do we like Henry? I don't think I've heard enough from him. Oof, turn down.
A little loss of memory is normal and helpful in forgetting all her fears. I couldn't
Is wiping memories without overcoming the trauma really the best solution here?
It's life less cloudy than it was before.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Okay, there's a positive feeling to this second act. It feels a lot lighter, including the acoustic guitars and all. So I'm hopeful this will end well. Ugh, the anxiety.
So let's start with something small.
They must be tacky trinkets.
Actually, Di, there are wedding rings.
It's going well.
That's how I remember it, so that's how it'll be.
It was raining, it was Portland, you eloped. Portland.
Not helping, Natalie.
Maybe get us back to better than before.
Please.
All of us with smiles on every face. In the photoshopping hardly even shows.
This is sweet, but the context is so heartbreaking.
Who's this little chubby girl?
That's Natalie.
This sucks.
Poor thing, I shouldn't be laughing.
Here's the house on Walton Way after the fire.
Natalie.
Come on, Natalie.
Did we crush somebody's cat beneath the tire? Yes, ours. Dad and I were
Oh no.
You're getting it. You've got it, Di. Hooray.
Oh, I love Dan. Won't anything be better than before? That's a good point.
They've managed to get rid of me, return me grave.
I was smiling 5 seconds ago.
Your son is gone forever, though, of that the doctor's sure.
Oh, but that's not right.
You wonder which is worse, the symptom or the cure.
Ooh, Jesus Christ.
They moved me from your memory. I'm still there in your soul. Your life goes back to normal now.
So many issues to process.
But with nothing to remember, is there nothing left to grieve?
This is bad. It's not really a cure, is it? It's Band-Aid. The wound is still under it. God help me till the end of the show.
Hey,
So tomorrow's the dance.
Really like the conversational aspect of these Hey songs.
you remind me of me and how fucked up I can
Oh,
be.
Jesus.
So don't give up on me.
Goodbye.
Turn down 2. The saga continues.
Of what I've left behind, I don't know.
Oh, this is so nerve-wracking.
Does the puzzle come together piece by piece and row by
Oh,
row?
this is killing me.
I don't know.
Have you talked to your depression, your delusions, and your son?
Ooh, he said the S word.
We were still living downtown.
No, no, she sounds really sad.
18 months old, so cold.
Gabe was a baby when he died? You fooled me good. Okay, so she basically made up a son in her head. Her issues are so much worse than I thought then.
Someone simply said, your child is.
Oh, I love it when they foreshadow the rhyme but don't really complete it. Delicious.
Could I ever
Ooh, don't cry.
It's gonna be fine. Gonna go back to the doctor cause we caught it just in time.
Oh,
Take the pills,
Dan.
the pills.
Our son.
It's gonna be good, you see.
The level of anxiety this is causing me.
What was his name?
Ooh.
What was his name? Dad.
Oh my god.
Everyone knows it's right, but somehow something died.
Why do you keep pushing him away?
Be better off that way to be free, and maybe so is she.
Oh, ouch. Nice parallels though. Their relationship dynamics are exactly the same, right?
All I know now to be true is this promise that I made to you.
Why can't they accept their love? You're too broken and it's breaking me.
Promise that I made that day.
This song reminds me of a quote from The Perks of Being a Wallflower. It goes, we accept the love we think we deserve. And it's killing me that these girls won't accept love because they think they deserve none. Oh.
The man still remembers his vow.
Dan deserves better if this is going where I think it's going. But you know, I'll accept if they end up breaking up
I made to
as long as she mends things with Natalie.
the promise that I made to you.
Oh, this is killing me.
More than memory,
Oh no, Gabe is back. This can't be good.
I'll find you.
Is it me? Or are all the reprises really scary?
Place so well. I'm alive. Medicine failed and the doctors lied.
Ah,
I am
there's no such thing as enjoying this for even a second. It's just pain.
They told me that the wiring was somehow all misfiring and screwing up the signals in my
Whoa, she's mad.
and then making me insane. They shrugged and told me that's the way it goes. And finally you
Ooh,
get it.
that
I asked
creepy
them what
violin. I
shrugged and
love
said,
it.
"No." What happens if the cut, the burn, the break was never in my brain, but in
So the
my
break
soul?
goes from meaning the imbalance in her brain that messed up the treatment to the grieving in her soul that she realized might not be fixable. To also give meaning to the entire song, because that's when she's having a breakdown, right? So it's 3 minutes in one. Oh, not another reprise. I don't like reprises in this show.
The one thing that's sure is that there is no cure, but that doesn't mean we don't fight.
Oh.
Maybe the falling isn't so bad after all.
Oh no, Diana, no!
Try again.
Come on, Diana, fight this! I just don't want another heartbreak of a fictional characters.
Maybe I've lost it at last.
Oh man.
They say you should stay with the devil, you know. But when life needs a change, and the one devil won't, you fly to the devil you don't.
I cannot praise these lyrics enough.
I see me in you.
Oh, is she singing to Natalie?
It's so lovely that you're sharing. No, really,
Oh, thank
I
God.
want you.
They'll be fine.
But where has all this caring been for 16 years?
Okay, or maybe not.
I prayed that you'd go away for good. Half the time afraid that you really would.
It's too much.
Things will get better, you'll see. Not for me. You'll see.
Wow, I can't dare hope for 2 seconds with this show.
Let go of what's past, and maybe I'll see you at last.
Oh, hearing her admit that she has neglected her child hurts on another level.
I don't need a life that's normal, that's way too far away. Something next to normal would be okay.
When the name of the show finally makes sense, it's the best
That's
feeling.
close enough to normal to get by.
I'm happy with this. As close to a happy ending as I could expect.
I might end up crazy.
Oh, that's what she's afraid of, becoming her mom, right?
Give it a year or 10 years or a life. I could end up your wife sitting, staring at walls, throwing shit down the stairs, freaking out at the store, running nude down the street, bleeding out in the back.
Cause crazy is perfect and fucked up is perfect, so I.
The support of the men in this is an emotional relief, honestly, because I don't think I could take it if it was just the two of them, just Natalie and Diana.
So anyway, I'm leaving.
I would be lying if I said I wasn't expecting this, but I'm still sad.
I'll be free.
I don't get it. Free to be drowned by your grief?
With you
On your own?
always beside me to catch me when I fall. I'd never get to know the feel of solid ground at all.
Okay, yeah, I get that. But if you can avoid the ground, then why not?
It's time for me to.
I don't think I've ever felt these many feelings in my life.
Goodbye.
I am the one who loves
And to make it even worse, he'll respond.
you. Now you act like you just don't give a damn. Like you never knew who I am.
The parallels in this are insanely good.
I know you know who I am.
Wow, it took him all this time to confront his grief, huh?
Cause I'm holding.
Oh, I didn't think we would get this closure for the two of them. Nice.
I tried pretending that I just give a damn. But you
Ooh, all those repressed feelings.
Gabriel.
Oh.
Hi, Dad.
Oh. Just gonna go cry for a bit. Be right back.
First of all, we need some light. You can't sit here in the dark.
Oh, I don't think I can make it.
But we've waited far too long for all that's wrong to be made right.
Oof. How dare they allow the show to be so close for comfort?
Price of love is lost, still we pay. We love anyway.
So beautiful. Yes, this is the message I wanted. Oh, nice. I'm so happy it's a positive ending.
When our long night is done, there will be light. There will be.
Yes, I'm so happy with this. This is not a light listen, is it? The difference between the first act and the second act and how it makes you feel. In the first act, I was completely depressed. And the second act comes and there's this lightness. You can literally see the light in the dark. So the end of the first act is perfect. That song is so fitting. I can see now why everyone told me I was going to cry, but honestly, I just felt very heavy-hearted most of the time. The way they drive empathy through the music is crazy. It's really like you go into these characters' brains, and especially with the whole dead son element haunting Diana, and you're trying to make your way through the darkness in their minds. And the connection between mother and daughter, so visceral and horrifying, but also full of hope too by the end. I was just struggling to understand why Diana would want to go through all that alone and break up with Dan in the end. But then as I learned about Dan, it became clear how suffocating his positivity could be. By the end, I realized his willingness to help was doing the opposite of what she needed to heal, which was feel her feelings, even if they're ugly. He was hiding from his feelings and wanted her to do the same, which actually happens in real life, especially if we don't really know how to deal with someone's struggle. Sometimes you have the best of intentions, but that might not be what the person needs. And that was Dan for me. So it was nice to see both sides of the story, or listen to it. I also really loved Natalie as a character because she had all the potential to be one of those annoying teenagers, and yet she's not. They gave her a sense of humor and gave us enough information to justify some of her behavior and, you know, understand that she actually also needs help, or at least some attention, right? And Gabe being a character who is not really a character, having a being personifying emotions and memories just made the show so much more painful, but also gave these characters' journeys so much more depth, because you can literally see their feelings on stage in Gabe. The complexity of the character having to represent all that while still being his own person, having his own story, even if it was very, very brief, was beautiful writing. Wasn't this intense? Shall we get some tea to calm down? I think so. Did you enjoy the video? Give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time to conquer the world of musical theatre. Keep singing. Ciao!